If you have ever lost a loved one, and you feel guilty about it and some decisions that you made, this is going to be for you. So my mom passed away 3 years ago. The night she passed, something when I got home, I could tell something had shifted. She'd been in the hospital for a month, and something had shifted, and it just dawned on me that she had serious pain, and I could feel it, and so she couldn't verbalize it. And so I called the nurse and I said, something shifted today. And I could really tell that she was in a lot of pain. I was like, has she had any pain medicine? And she said, no. I was like, the entire time she's been in the hospital? She said, no. She always refused it. But I was like, can you please give her some? I was like, I do not want to watch her suffer. I can't bear her to suffer. And she said, actually, I just got in. I just took one look at her and I could tell that she was in a lot of pain, and I went ahead and gave her some. And I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, thank you so much. So anyway, I was like, I just can't bear it. So anyway, she goes, no, 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 I did it. And I said, well, when can you give her more? And she said, in 4 hours. And I said, okay. So 4 hours went by and she went in to check on my mom, and my mom had already passed. Her body was tired and weak, and so she just was able to, that pain medicine was able to relax her to where she could just, calm everything, and it'd be easy for her to cross over into her new life or into her new adventure. And so anyway, I, got the call that night, and believe me, I had been like just my head on the wall in the shower going, oh, I just can't bear to see her, suffer like this. But she went ahead and passed that night. And so fast forward, I don't know, okay, let me just tell you this. When you're in that state of mind, you are doing the very best you can. You're making all the decisions. You're running around. It's chaotic. You're grieving. It's just so much happening all at once, and your emotions are everywhere. And so you're doing the very best you can just by putting one foot in front of the other. So that's why it just didn't dawn on me. So fast forward about 5 or 6 weeks later, I'm sitting in my bed and I'm weeping and I'm crying and I'm holding my heart and I'm going, Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It just hit me, how hard it was, for her being in that position, being in the hospital, being, hurting, her body hurting that much. And I could hear the groans and the moans, and it bothered me. And I was like, Mom, and I was just like snot everywhere, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And before I could even get into that horrible cry to where you are just uncontrollable, to where you're, it is like spiraling, she came to me quickly and said, Mandy, stop. Stop. I do not want you to carry the guilt of this. You are heavy right now. You're carrying all this. And honey, I'm okay. I am actually great. I'm wonderful. I am better than I've ever been before. I'm enlightened. I'm healed. I'm whole. I'm better than I've ever been. And everything happened as it should have happened. You didn't do anything wrong. And that confirmation hit my spirit so strong. It was like her very strong, presence entered my room and said, stop. I do not want you to carry this anymore. It's too heavy for you. It's hurting you. And you are here. You need to release and be free. I'm free. You need to be free. And I was just like, oh my God. She's like, honey, I love you. You would never do anything to hurt or harm me. I know that. She said, you didn't do anything wrong. So that released me. I went from full fledged crying into, just a smile on my face. Like, and holding my heart. And thank you, Mom, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming in and keeping me from spiraling uncontrollably. Because when you love someone that much, you don't want to see them in pain, right? So, anyways, yeah, your loved one knows. Your loved one right now is in a whole different place, wants you to release, does not want you to carry the guilt, the pain, the shame, all the things. Will you go through grieving? Absolutely. Will you feel that pain that you miss them? Absolutely. All of that is yes, 100%. But do not feel that guilt. Whatever guilt that is for you, it is time for you to release it. It is time for you to release it. Your loved one has been trying to get in touch with you to tell you, honey, you didn't do anything wrong. Everything's okay. And it actually worked out how it was supposed to. And I need you to trust me on that. And you need to release. Blessings, and follow for more.